Hey, what's up? What's up, G? I need to bring back the Cav. I'm sick of archers. Cavs are coming, man. For all you Cav mains, they are coming. So don't you worry. Cavs are coming real soon. It's been a while though. It's kind of fun. Seeing the archers, you can actually use two archers on the field. I'm very excited for what is going on with the archers. I told lots of people on my stream that Alp is going to be very good, and he was misunderstood because a lot of people were making judgments about Alp, and I love what he's doing. But Cavs is going to have their day for sure. So what sort of Cav would you like to see for the next Cav release? You know, I'm not a fan of like Arthur. A lot of people are like, they like Arthur. For me, I really don't like Arthur. In general, I don't like using Cavs in the open field. But for you, who's a Cav main or maybe a Cav player, what sort of Cav would they need to bring to the table for it to be something that you want to invest in? I'm not in SOC yet, just entering KVK2 in a week, but I'm focused on Cav from the start. But I watched lots of videos from SOC and know the end game. I know the end game works. Yes, I mean it's cool, but Cavs is definitely a cool idea. But I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of Cavs in general. The way that it's kind of like if in SOC, if you get out of position just a little bit, you're gonna get punished hard. Hey, I got the unlock. Hey, that's all I needed. I needed just the unlock on this account here. So there we go. Lucky as hell. We just got the unlock, and that's all we needed. But I think we definitely need an AoE commander with stronger buff for combo and debuff. Yep. So combo right now is kind of locking in that regards, right? We didn't even need to do more spins here, chat. We got the unlock. That's the only thing that we needed on this. This is my farm. So this is my farm account here, filler. So that's all we needed, the unlock, and we got it. But yeah, Cavs in general, especially within the combo and delta formation, yeah, they need more, you know, for the SOC players. If you think about it, like, you know, even the bigger players are running Attila still just to make up for the deficiency within the roster for Cavs when it comes to combo. And it's kind of crazy to see that this commander who's been in the game from day one, week one, is still getting used today, almost 8 years on, which is crazy. Well, I'm an infantry main, and I'm hoping that our next infantry is gonna be something busted like Alpha Arslan is. Like, you know, he's really good as an archer, which is quite crazy. The problem I think we have know is that even the second march for archers is the same category as STP and BQ, and I don't even talk about how far behind the Cav combo might be. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And that is why I think most content creator would recommend to you that you go one of each troop type. And partly is because of the crystal tech as well, because when you're in SOC and you're doing a crystal tech, you haven't got any options other than to go with, you know, all troop types, even siege if you don't run siege, because the game is literally steering you down that path, you know. So that is why most people are saying, you know, just go for, don't try to go for like one troop type, because regardless of what you do, you're forced to use those crystals into places that you don't want them to go to. But it's good to see you know, the diversity within. You can run 2 troop types of cav, 2 of archers, 2 of infantry. You know, that will give you a 6 march. And if you're 5 marching it, yeah, I mean, you can run 1 cav, 2 infantry, 2 archers, and you're pretty much good to go. Attila is the king of commanders. Yep, I agree. Is the king of commanders. Yeah, if you continue to get those high damage commanders, Attila boosts normal attack, so he's always gonna be relevant. 100%. 100%. And that's what I like about Attila as a commander in general. I think Chadsky kind of touched on that as well, right? I think he touched on that in his most recent live stream on the testing that he was doing with Alp. Did I get the unlock for Alp? I'm sure I got the unlock, didn't I? I got 10 sculptures for Alp. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we only needed the unlock here. The same stand for YSG because he boosts skill damage 100%. So I don't know if you guys if you've seen Chez's video of his testing, where Chez was talking about the same thing with Cortex. So because YSG has got that 60% skill damage boost, right? Is it 50% or 60? Let me just have a look here. Sanitize my checks. I think he's 60% in it with YSG. Where is he? Have I even unlocked YSG in here? Yeah, this one here, that 50%, and you also get some extra stuff from the museum. That is why that is working so well with Alp. It's not like YSG is giving him the debuff that he needs. YSG is providing nothing in terms of the debuffs here, but Alps is benefiting from all of this 62% skill damage stuff, you know, which is crazy. Yeah, I told everybody. A lot of people were asking me in my live streams, do you think Alp is gonna be good? And I said to them, you know, yes, this commander is gonna be broken, and I'm glad the tests are now confirming how broken he is. Great time to be a rocker for sure. Yep, great time to be a rocker, man. Same time with the movie. What movie? Oh, there. So I'm left with a question which I haven't really figured out yet on my main account, and I think I'm gonna try to figure that out whilst I'm in this live stream today. So I'm left with whether or not I should go ahead and max Alp as well, but I'm gonna play it safe. And the reason why I'm gonna play it safe is this, purely because I'm using 2 archers, 3 infantry, 1 cav right now, so I run 6 marches, right? But if we're going to get new archers with a new KVK story coming up soon, even though this is not something confirmed, right? But people are kind of predicting a new KVK story. So if that's the case, then I would need to wait. But at the moment, I'm not in KVK. I'm not in a rush to go ahead and use all my sculptures to max Alp. But if it comes to me having to max him, then I'm definitely going to be doing it. But at the moment, I think I'm just going to hold off before maxing him for sure. Yeah, so that's good advice, you know. I think you should wait for the KVK to see if he performs the same with the with the test. I agree. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally just holding off as well, because what we're still in May, and I think we're taking KVK registration in June. So if we're taking it in June, there's still plenty of time for the new KVK story to be released. We'll get to see the new commander. We're you know, this is all hypothetical, right? Because we're not sure if that's going to be the case, but we'll get to see a lot more reports of him out in the open field as well from other players. So yeah. So chat, what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just doing my dailies. This is my first time logging in today, so I'm trying to get as much stuff done on my farms and other things before I actually jump into running some barb forts and burning through some AP. But I did see, I don't know if you guys saw Furious's video earlier. And Furious is locked out of Rise of Kingdoms, man. Which is unfortunate. Mafu, what's up, man? Yo to you, brother. What is going on, man? What have you seen Furious's video, Mafu? Players are, you know, were saying that they don't use piloting or getting affected by this new anti-cheating stuff, man. Yeah, I just watched it myself prior to starting the stream here, Mafu. I literally just watched it. I was like, what? If Furious is affected, what's gonna stop me from being affected by this as well? But thankfully, when I logged into the game this morning, I didn't have any issues like that one. So I hope Furious can get that resolved. Typical Lilith shit. Yeah, I hope hopefully, you know, Furious can get them to resolve that issue, and he can get back into his account, because even though they've just completed Zone 5, I believe, himself and King Schmuck, there's obviously more fighting to come. So if this thing continues to affect him, it's gonna make for a bad KVK experience for him, right? So yeah, I wish Lilith obviously roll back this update to so it doesn't affect players like myself, and you know, obviously Furious and anybody else who doesn't really use piloting as well. So I've got shed loads of stone on this account, chat, and I don't want to give away my food and wood and gold. I'm trying to find a quest that I can give away the stones, but it doesn't seem like there's one. What is going on? Oh, this breeze is absolutely lovely. Man, I'm gonna have to give away something. Give away some wood. So I'm just doing some daily stuff here, chat. I'm literally trying to get these accounts here to CH16 to migrate these into my kingdom. Don't know how I'm gonna do so with this limited amount of resources and speed ups, but the plan is to get these to CH16 as soon as possible, so I can migrate them into my kingdom and have myself a couple more farms to work with. So on to the next one. So Mafu, how's things going, buddy? Don't know if you're still hanging about, but what's the plan? Are you streaming? I know your KVK is over. I guess it's on to the grinding new videos and stuff, right? You've been working on farms as well. How much farms will you have with the ones that you're working on? How much you trying to get to? Man, wouldn't it be crazy if I just shoot the moon and end up getting this bloody city theme, so I can later just transmog it to something else? On my main, I'd love to get that theme so I can transmog it into something useful. Well, I've got my KVK1 account fighting today, actually. Really? Oh, yes, are you in the same restart as Billet and Chadsky, yeah? I will have 8 farms now. So for your main account. Oh, wow. Dude, that is more farms than I have right now, to be honest. But Mafu, you use Rock for your... Rock is like your job, isn't it? Creating content is your job, so you can afford to run so many different accounts and stuff. Oh, you're in a different KVK, different restart. I see. Are you guys not gonna fight Chadsky then? Are you streaming that one then? What's the plan there? Are you streaming it or not? I think it would be a good experience to stream it. More or less. I'm still in college. Oh, dude. Yeah, definitely need that sponsorship to keep going then. To support the dream, right? And again, congrats, man, on you getting... how long has it been since you got your creator program with Lilith? That's huge, man. Huge getting that sponsorship. Ooh, yeah, we'll fight Chatsky. Oh my god, in KVK 2 actually, but we'll be going live in about an hour. Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. I should be here for about an hour myself, just going through these. These should all be done by then, so I can be there watching you guys throw down. We need a KP challenge by you and Chatsky. Go for it, KP challenge. Who would win? I'm sure Chatsky will be the victor because he's a whale and you're not, eh? I got it 1 year ago almost, exactly. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. So chuffed for you, bud. You know, you've done such lovely work with... I know there's obviously Nomi, who you've been really instrumental in some of his growth as well. And love to see that you're giving back to the community as well, Mafu, mate. Supporting other streamers. Dude, it's really good. Mafu, do you have it? Okay. Chadsky is a Kraken. And Mafu is a tuna. I know, right? I know. But still, just imagine Chadsky could lose in this if Mafu and Chatsky were supposed to go into like a competition like Furious had with Schmuck, yeah, and Mafu wins, oh my god, just imagine the bragging rights you could have, Mafu. This is how you beat a whale in KP. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. I have 1 March T4. He has 5 March T5. Yeah, that would be a rip. That would be a rip indeed. But yeah, you never know, Mafu. You could beat him still. Just imagine if you could beat him with your T4s. Oh, it's only 1 March anyway, so no, there's no chance. One march is definitely not going to do it. If you had 5 marches unlocked, though, you could give it a go. Uh, man, oh man, oh man. Going through these farms, man, it just takes so much time. On my 52 mil and this and the next one that I'm gonna go on in a minute, I usually burn through the AP on here as well. But I don't feel like I'm gonna be running through the AP on this one today. I'll do the normal stuff, but not the AP stuff. I really only use my farm to get an RSS, don't do anything else. Dude, if you can, I mean, you know this yourself, Mafu, right? These chessmate over a period of time, they add up so much. And because I'm not doing using the AP on here, I'm not getting these these resource pack C's. And they can really add up to a lot over a period of time, buddy. Let's see here. Question is, so gonna swap for Arthur or GG, and of course Achilles in the swap event because I focus Cav for the start of the account, then Bill QSH YSG because I don't have the gear. Well, that's typically what it is, because you're literally gone into a place where it's kind of no turning back. You literally locked yourself into calves, so all your gear and your you know, if you spend is going towards cav, right? You're locked in. So going to a different troop type is going to be very, very difficult. It's going to be difficult, man, but doable. So, you know, QSH is going to be valuable for a very long time. So I'd say if you can, and you're going to branch out into any troop type, I'd recommend you go for either infantry or archers. And you want QSH for sure. Isn't that right, Mafu? He needs, if he's going to branch out, he needs either QSH or Sun Tzu. So infantry or archers, right? You think QSH is the play? There you go. I mean, QSH, he can get so much KP for you within a single, you know, just a single ball fight. So definitely he's the play, because obviously in the early game, like where you are right now, you can easily well get YSG to pair him with, and you know you're getting 62% skill damage from the museum. So you get 12 in the museum, plus he's giving you 50 from his third or fourth skill, one of the two. That's a lot of damage, man. And them two paired together is obviously like really, really good as well. He's too strong right now to skip. Yep. I agree, Mafu. QSH is, but you know, when you look at a player like, you know, who's going into the room of going all calves, you're literally locked in. So you talk about now you're gonna have to think about your armaments for a different troop type. You're gonna think about the equipment. It's just so much. But if you didn't lock into calves already, it would be easier to make that transition. So Mafu, what's the score with in terms of Alp on your main? Do you think you're gonna go for him, or are you gonna be waiting for more, like more testing, field testings and stuff before you make a decision? Are you going for him in general? I am not gonna lie, I'd love to go for Alp as well, but I feel like I want to wait out until if there is a new KVK story where Alp is gonna be a thing. Where the next commander in that story is gonna be relevant as well. You're running QSH Zooge, okay. I only have one archer, so I think I'll skip him for now. Yep. Makes sense, my man. Makes sense. Well, I'm not so lucky on my main. I'm running 2 archers, so I'm kind of like I have to wait and see if we're getting a new story, what the new commander is like with that in that story, and then go from there. And I think we've got plenty of time as well because we're not queued up for any KVK until probably about mid or towards the back end of June. So I need to log into the emulator here to run some forts on my farm and on this account. I'm just gonna fire up this bloody emulator because I need to burn through this AP on here. I make it kind of like a ritual for me to go through and hey, we got a cutscene. We got a cutscene. Are we gonna get anything decent on here? Why do you have so much off season? Or did your KVK ended in the past couple of weeks? Yeah, we've just finished KVK. We literally about I want to say about 3 weeks ago we finished KVK. So we're kind of just waiting right now for leadership to decide when they're gonna take the next pop. But there is some hope for roughly about mid-June. So that's what we're looking at right now. And besides, I can't wait for KVK, even though I don't have enough speed ups yet. I still just want to be a part of a KVK story, man. Just doing something, fighting on my account with whatever speed ups and resources that I've got, Second cab's gonna be in November. My KVK ends in 11 days, so I don't think we'll be playing each other. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we face each other at some point, Mafu. That'd be crazy, innit? That'd be crazy if we can actually get a KVK matchup with us. I've been in KVK matchups with obviously 2293 before, but as allies, which was kind of crazy. Should I do... No, don't want to do that one. Let's do these dudes. Have I logged into this thing yet? I think we're in the same seed, so it could happen. Yes, it could happen, mate. So guys, we've got I don't know if you guys know about this little feature here. If you go to the Alliance and to the settings section, so I'll just show you where this is. So here you want to go to the settings section and you want to go to ranking, and here you got forts. Okay, so this resets every 24 hours. So I think it's a day and something. So we've got requirements here to make sure you're destroying at least X amount of forts. So I'm gonna be going in, burning through some AP to get those requirements done as best I can before moving on to something else. It resets every week. Okay, it's a weekly thing. I thought it was a daily for some reason. I don't know why was I thinking it was a daily. So these two accounts here, this one that I'm logged into now and this one, I'm just going to use the troops on here to help the other one out, to get some of these barbs down, and then I'm going to jump into the forts. So we're ahead of the game when it comes to our weekly requirements for forts. You can see the troops are coming out now from my other account. The reason why I'm kind of, this account is so, the tech is very low on here, so this account is a bit stronger, so it's kind of helping me out with the barbs here. So Mafo, these are the chests that I'm going for, man. On my main, I've got like tons of these level 1 resource pack type C's. I think they're just an amazing addition to the resources, the resource gain, you know. My farms are really low power, all around like 10 million. Yeah, so even though 10 million, that means even your tech as well is going to be very low for like your war tech, isn't it? So I'm just trying to get some value from this AP, especially on these two accounts. You can go and attack this guy. You can help. Yeah, I don't have any military tech really, so economic, yep. And if you, obviously that's the right way, because you're making it into a farm, so obviously, right? And this is the same predicament I'm in with these guys here. And that's the reason why I'm literally using the 52 mil to help the 24 mil. Because the 24 mil has got literally no... I can show you guys actually, because I'm logged into this one. It's got no military tech whatsoever. It's got a few things, but you can see they're very low, right? Very low. And even though I'm barbing on this account, you know, some of these barbs, man, like the level 35 and above, they kick my ass a lot of time if I'm barbing by myself. I don't think there's any events where I need to... Okay, so this is what I needed to do. I just needed to get the MG points here for the barbs. I don't think there's any other events where I need to kill barbs, right? Nope. Nope, these are all forts. So I can run these guys home. And I can start cracking on with... No, I can't get these guys home yet. I need to finish the AP. Scratch that, chat. Scratch that. I need to finish the AP on this account. Then we can run them home. And the reason why I need to finish it, because I'm going to use the AP on my 50 mil to run forts with my main. So we're squeezing out as much value as we can from this AP here. I think we're getting some speed ups, not speed ups, some gems as well, aren't we? So thanks to all of you guys, man, who are chilling out and checking us out into the live stream chat here, Mafu and everybody. It's just been great, man. Thank you very much. All the support, people. Loves it. Oh my god, I shouldn't have popped that. I shouldn't have popped that chat. But we should get that. We should have another free in a couple of seconds here, which we can use up. But do I want to do that right now? Actually, let's walk over here. Maybe by the time we get here. Don't want to waste a single drop of AP, chat. So this 50, when we get down to the bottom here, we should have another 2. There we go. Another couple of seconds and we should get another one. So we're just going to pop 100. Because I think it's going to cost me 150 AP to hit this next barb here. And this one is fine. Man, my marches feel slow, so slow. It feels like they've been walking forever. Just trying to get here. You can see these guys already turned up from my other farm. Alright, let's hit them guys whilst we're waiting for them to arrive. Boom. You can go, boom. So we used up all the AP. Awesome. So now we run these guys home. And I think I'll just send these out together whilst I go over to the other accounts and do our weekly fort requirements. Max, what's up, man? Good to see you, Max. What's up? What's going on in the world of Rise of Kingdoms today? What stories have you got to tell? I know we can always rely on you, Max, to get the latest information. What is going on, buddy? Good to see you. So Supermax, I hope you're doing well, buddy. How's your day going? Not much. We have the pilot system in our KVK, even though it started before the update. Oh dear. Hopefully it's not affecting anyone, because I did see that there's a few people like Furious who's affected, Schmuck as well, but I'm sure there's others who are also affected by this thing. Hopefully you guys are not penalized for anything. Have you got any significant fighting coming up in your KVK, Max? What sort of KVK are you guys doing, and what's the significance right now? Are you guys just farming? What's happening? Past 7 soon? Okay. In 2 weeks. Okay, so for now it's just like chilling out, continuing the grind to get those crystal tech up. Are you F2P, Max? Are you an F2P player? Or are you spending on your crystal tech and other goodies? Ooh, we got quite a few people launching here. Low spender, I get you, broski. I get you, man. I was watching someone's live stream. I think it's Furious. Yeah, I was watching Furious's live stream, and he was like, "Oh, somebody sponsored him for his crystal tech." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome!" Just imagine if me and Mafu could get sponsors to pay for a crystal tech, innit, Mafu? That'd be sick. That would be so sick. So I'm running kind of like two forts here. So I've got a fort going on my small account, which is this one. It's only this account here is only good enough to rally like a level 7 fort. So that's what is going on over there. So we got a 7, and we've also got a 10 on the main account here. And again, I'm using that farm to fill that one as well. So what we can do is to send out my gatherers to the gold pit here and look for some other stuff. Let me just get to the gold pit here, chat. I need to gather a boatload of wood. Can you stream the past 7 if you oh, hold on, you can stream the past 7 if you want. It's one of the biggest KVK 4s in the history of rock. Okay, that is something that I wouldn't mind doing, but it all depends on like a day like this. You know, today's my day off. If I'm working, you guys know I don't do Rise of Kingdoms for a living, so I've got my normal 9 to 5 job. So if I've got the time and it's on a weekend or something like that, then sure. The enemy kingdom is being sponsored, sponsored pilot and crystal tech. Oh wow. Well, my chat sponsored. Really? Whoa, last KVK, they sponsored your Mountain Warfare, and I bought the pop-ups myself. Mate, that is awesome, man. I'm yet to get anything like that, Mafu. Oh my god. I'm just thinking, oh, that would be so cool if I could get like somebody sponsor my KVK pop-ups as well. Just saying, you know, just saying. Oh dear. Hey Mafu, you've seen the video from Musa Gaming as well? Musa mentioned that YouTube has removed them from being off the partnership program, which is, oh my god, quite sad to hear his video. When I watched it, it felt like I was feeling his pain, man. Hopefully they reinstate him back to the program, because I think it was just like because he was showing other content, so they viewed it as him using somebody else's content to kind of, you know, so yeah. But hopefully whatever is happening with Musa Gaming's YouTube stuff, it get resolved as well. Oh, you spoke to him on Discord and sent him a small... Okay, nice one, nice one. Nice one, man. Love to see it, and love to hear those kind of like kind gestures as well. Extra, extra. So chat, we've got a fort requirement here in our kingdom. For those of you who don't know how to get to that, so from the alliance menu, you want to go to the settings, go into the section that says rank here, and you can see there's a fort requirement. So right now, I'm sat at 20 forts destroyed, and I need to get that number up. So this is the start of the week as well. I think we just hit the reset. So right now, the aim is for me to keep burning through some AP here to make sure that we're hitting all our fort requirements within the kingdom, and we're not lacking or slacking behind. Let's join us some. Let's collect these. So I'm also playing on the emulator here because I have got to log into both of my accounts to obviously join the fort, the rallies that I'm setting up. So I'm just sending out my gatherers to the gold pit. No, that one you can go, and sending the rest of my gatherers out to grab me some resources. I need a lot of wood, chat. I've been burning through wood like crazy because of my 3 infantry marches, which is insane. So everything I gather right now is majority wood. So I spun the wheel as well for Alp just to get the unlock on the main account here. I spun that this morning. Let's have a look how many sculptures I got for Alp. Where's he? Where's you? There. So yeah, I think we got 17. So we got 17. I don't want to summon him right now, but you can see here we've got 17 sculptures for Alp. If I summon him now, then I would mean I've got to go and get the Writer of History, and I don't have any flux on this account just yet. Yeah, I ain't got no flux right now, so I don't want to summon him and miss out on my Writer of History, so I'm going to wait out for a little bit. But the plan is to definitely assess over the next couple of days, weeks, to see if Alp is going to be very, very good as he's showing that he's good right now. Wait for the new KVK story to see if we get a new archers, because Yeah, I'm running 2 archers right now, and I need to kind of think about that. Speaking of archers, chat, I need to move some stuff here. So I need to take this off my ermine. I also need to take the boots off here because I'm looking to make a legendary thingy set, a leadership set. So I've got a couple of pieces here already on my Skippy. Ooh, my tier 5 boots. Where am I gonna put that? Where am I gonna put that crit boots? That one's already critters as well. And I'm running the infantry boots over here. Maybe. Oh man, but that's gonna mess up my 4-piece bonus for infantry. Oh my god, I've got some thinking to do, chat. I need to make a leadership set because then I can actually, you know, have that leadership set to float around to different troop type and stuff. I like Stu's video. If you guys haven't seen the video made by Stu yesterday, I'd recommend you guys check it out. And also Chatsky's video where he talks about the leadership 2 commanders, particularly for Ector, Mr. Ector over here, and obviously Philip as well. Let's catch up on the chat here. It's an unfortunate situation. You won't be able to reply to the partnership. Really? Oh, so you won't be able to reappeal the partnership for a while. And I believe YouTube was his main source of income. Yes, he did say that. So guys, yeah, I mean, surely most people would have already seen his video talking about that, but I really just wanted to touch on that, man, because the community is important to Musa. So yeah, you guys need to check out Musa's video and follow his prompt there. That'd be awesome. Let's join this rally here, chat. Number 2, go. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing in the background here, but you can see my march just moving over into the city here. So I'm joining the rally with this farm here. And I'm also launching a level 7 Barb Fort rally from there as well, but I'm doing that all on the emulator as well. Hold on. Why would I search for a fort, yeah? And the search function brought me to a fort that is actually getting rallied right now. Why the hell would it do that? Surely the game would have known that, look, somebody is rallying that fort, and for it to point me in the direction of somewhere else, but it didn't. It took me to a fort that was getting rallied. Ridiculously crazy. Crazy Bunny. OMG, it's been a while. It has been a while, my friend. It has been a while. I know a lot of people have been saying that, you know, because it's true though. You know, I literally had to take some time off last year, towards the back end of last year, to deal with some RL stuff. New job, new everything, man. It's just been a crazy 6 to 7 months. But we're back here, man. 1294. Welcome, mate. It's been a while. Good to see the name, you know, some familiar names popping up back into the chat. That is so comforting. Thank you all, man. I hope all of you guys are doing well. You know, today, what was it, Tuesday? Hope you guys are having a good day just so far, and may it continue. Oh, so you might have missed one of my previous live stream where I covered that, but because I don't have the time to really go into the group chat like I used to, for example, I would find information and post it into the group chat. just to share some, you know, things that people might have been missed, and you know, all that kind of good stuff. But if truth be told, I created a group chat because it was kind of the norm for YouTubers. Well, every YouTuber's like gone through and create a chat, but I don't have the time to kind of like go and source the information, put the information there, and all that kind of stuff. So I closed it down because again, the activity in there was kind of quiet, yeah. So I made a live stream where I went through and I disbanded it, and you know, shout out to everybody who just participated in the group over the time whilst we had it. Nice to see you as well, man, in the chat, mate. I appreciate you being here, honestly. Definitely good to see those familiar names popping up in the chat every now and again. So cool. Have I used my Fountain of Dream ticket things to spin? Yeah, I've used it. I am not, honestly, I would love to get this city theme, yeah. 100% would love to get this city theme to transmog it into something else. But I can't spend all of that money. This theme is just the best city theme in the entire Rise of Kingdoms, in my opinion. But I'm not taking part into this event. I'm trying to do it free to play. The last time I got this this Skippy avatar, it was on the last day, and it was just pure luck. I ended up getting this avatar frame here. So glad I got it as well. But yeah, I'm not doing this event at all, chat. But I'd love to get the city theme so I can transmog it. New Archer Commander, good, bad, or OP? I say OP, man. I told people this when a lot of people joined my live streams, and you know, before even coming to the game today, right, at reset. So before Alp got here, a lot of people were asking me, do you think he's gonna be good? Do you think this, you know? And my opinion on him at the time was like, yes, he's gonna be good, because his skills are just so difficult to unpack and try to understand right now. But the testing is gonna show just how good he is. And I was sat up last night watching Chadsky's testing, Chesgul and Cortex's testing, and I was always under the impression that this commander is going to be good. So yeah, he's a good commander. But if you're running only two archer, if you're running two, you're gonna want this guy in the lineup somehow, depending on who you've got in your roster, right? But if you're running one and you already got like your QSH and your YSG, you can skip him and wait. But if you're definitely doing two, you want to go for this guy. For me, that's the position I find myself. I'm running two archers, and I need to kind of like figure out who am I going to put on the bench. But oh my god, I don't think I want to put any of these commanders on the bench. Zeal is very good with QSH, because he spreads that area of effect where damage reduction, right? So he's very good. So the question is, do I bench Herman or do I bench YSG? Difficult decision to make. And I'm not ready to make that decision yet. So we're gonna sit on it for a little bit, because we're still ways away from our KVK story selection here, and we also ways away from a potential new KVK story with a new archer. So I'm just waiting out to see before we pull the trigger and whether or not we're gonna max Alp. So he's a very good commander in that regard, buddy. Very good. Where is the other guy? Here. So Crazy, what's your situation then? Are you going for, are you maxing Alp? Are you kind of in the same predicament as a lot of people, kind of like waiting out to see what next before you pull the trigger? Manu, what's up, man? Hey to you, broski. Just winning my KVKs. Okay, so you guys have gonna have a bit of Home Kingdom fun coming up soon. Off-season grind. So you yourself are not, you're not in any rush to max that commander either. I'm sure there's people within, yeah, waiting, mate. Yeah, me too, buddy. I'm sure there's people right now in your KVK who is probably using an Alp right now in the open field. Are you seeing any good reports so far? What sort of reports are you seeing, or if any? So chat, you can see the sevs here that I'm getting with my farm, right? So I'm using a maxed out Huo and a maxed Nevsky to run these forts. And I think this is pretty much a reasonable amount of sevs, right, to be getting, considering I'm using kind of like T4s and T5s. So my farm here, which is this account, I've only got like tier 4 unlocked, whilst I'm reinforcing with my T5s here. So this is a decent amount of sevs to be had, right, from a single fort. Hard to tell with all the buff armament, etc. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you want to see, because if you're in KVK, this is like the proper information highway, if you like, with all of the buff like you mentioned there. And if he's performing well, I suppose the only thing that there's going to be some weirdness is if there's like, you're in a KVK where there's support skills and what they call them, those bloody, what they call them, skills, you know what I mean, like support skills or auxiliary skills, that's the one I'm looking for. Then there's definitely some weirdness, but I'd still look at those reports and say yes, it's good enough to use in the open field for sure. Where did I see a level 2 gem node? There it is. So part of our requirement here as well is if you're using your farm to fill your own rally, you go ahead and select the troop type siege here. This just tells the rest of the kingdom that no one else should join the rally because you're going to be using your farm to fill the rally. As you can see, I've got a troop type here of siege. This player, you know, they just launched the rally expecting others to do it, but if I was supposed to leave this here, nobody will join because I've got the siege icon showing. That's just a part of the requirement in the kingdom, but I'm not actually rallying with siege. I'm using actual T4s calves here, you can tell. So how many forts have we done so far, chat? I said earlier when I checked it was like 20. We've done 20 forts, and I think we need 70 in a week, but Me, I try to go for a lot more than 70, to be honest. Let's fire up another rally on the farm here. Boom. Let's go with whoa GG. Yeah, that's good enough. Nope. Let's go here. 6. Boom. So how many forts have we got now done between 2 of my accounts? So fort destroys 24 on my main. What about my farm? Where is it? I'm 78. Look at that. My farm on my main has got the same number here, chat. Which is expected, right? Because if I'm using one with the other, they're both gonna have the same amount. So that number should easily creep up to pretty soon to what we need. Resets in 5 days as well. What else have I got to do for my dailies here, chat? What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to collect troops from training. Let's see. Is our mysterious merchant here? No, let's summon the mysterious merchant, chat. Let's use that. Let's go. Why not? Let's use the you and you. You. No training, Road. No training. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Just grabbing that 10% health purely for because I'm rallying these forts right now. Definitely gonna help with the sevs, right? Reduce those sevs for me. Oh man. Why couldn't this be like 70% off these two? If they were 70%, I'll be going for it. But because it's like 50, well, 60 and 50 respectively for 60 minutes here. 60 minutes. I don't know. I'm tempted to get these, chat. But this is what was open. It would be 70%, which is big GG's. 216 gems. It's not too much of a big difference, is it? We need to train 2k more troops here, chat. Where's that goal hit? Boom. Which troops do I want? I think I'm low on archers. I'm trying to get my archers to be the same as my infantry here because I burned through a lot of archers in KVK, and because I've got the two marches for archers, so let's just speed this one up and retrain. Always like to complete my quest, chat. Always, I just feel dirty if I didn't complete that quest. I know it's only to get, what did I get just now? Only a small amount of resource, but I just want to get these materials and keys. I love completing all my quest, chat. I just feel bad if I don't do it. Look at this for number. Why does it have to be this number? Chat, you see that? Why does this have to be this weird number? Is this a sign or something? Why does it have to be 666? Oh my gosh. Is anyone out there superstitious like me? Don't like that number. I need to get an extra a sculpture from somewhere. Oh my gosh. Let's go 52. Yay, we got it. We broke the spell, chat. We didn't want to see no 666 down there, so we had to get an extra one just to. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh. Where's that one? Is he back? Yeah, let's fire up another 7 over here. Man, I can't find any level 7 barb forts. Nothing close to me anyway. Let's zoom out and see if we can find a level 7. I wish they would give this radius a little bit more than the 26k. So I want to see them push this 26k to probably about double. Because if the fort is 27k away, which this one is, the thing doesn't find it, which is kind of insane. Why just limit us to like 26K away? So just know, chat, this is the fort that I'm rallying at, and it's exactly 27K away from, you can see, from where the city is 27K, and the search function doesn't pick this up because it limits to 26, so it's stopping in this section here, which is kind of dumb. Why don't they just like double this number to be, I don't know, 54 or even just 60K? Kind of stupid if you ask me. See what it does as well. As soon as I hit, it should never take me to where somebody is rallying a fort right now. It should have never took me there. So they've updated the museum as well. And I believe Freddy, our boy Freddy. Oh my god. I wish they would make these commanders relevant, man. I'd love to see their skills like change, because this is big, man. 50% troop attack, like literally all damage. That is awesome. And instead of skill damage reduction right here, why not make this to be damage reduction for Cav, what we're talking about? Smite, combo, and skill. That would make this more interesting for true. And what did they do for Charlemagne? I don't even have Charlemagne unlocked. Yeah, so Charlemagne is still locked here for me for obvious reason. Never gonna use this bloke. But 60% all damage, man. That's freaking awesome. 60% attack. Insane. What would Freddy need? How could they make him even better than what he is right now? Chat, beard me just taking this phone call. Chat, I had to take a phone call there that took me away from the mic for a little bit, but we're back in voice right now. Sorry about that, guys. We have to take that phone call. No level 10s. Okay. I bet there's a level 10, but it's like 27k away, and the game is like, no, we only stop at 26. We're not going to go beyond 26 for you, boyo. So as usual, just jumping in with my farm here, chat. I've got so much AP on my 52 mil farm on this one, which is insane. Got so much AP to burn, but on this account, I've got nothing. All of this here is just like a tiny bit of AP that I'm holding on to, which is not even gonna get me much in the honor when I get into KVK, but that's where I'm saving those for. Dookie. I need to figure this out, chat. I need to figure this out. No, I know I need to take this off by Herman. And I know I need to get rid of these boots as well. So literally, I want to craft. Hi, baby. Bear with me, chat. BRB. So I can see Mafu is sorry, yeah, Mafu is now streaming his KVK. Billet is also streaming as well. There's tons of people streaming right now, chat. So we're just gonna keep going here. I'm gonna finish this AP. So I've got 207 AP that I need to finish up here. And once I finish that, I think I'm gonna end the stream because, like I said, there's Billet streaming right now. Mafu is streaming as well, and they're doing KVK 1. I believe there's a pass opening in their KVK. I would probably go over and join them as well in a little while. And also Schmuck is live streaming as well. King Schmuck. So he's got his account banned by Lilith. So I want to know what's going on over there. So I will go and say hello to King Schmuck in a minute. Let's see. We're almost done with our AP chat. Like, oh yeah, I was working on something. So I've removed 2 pieces here from Herman. So I've taken off the trousers here, the legs, sorry, and the boots. No, I wanted to put those boots onto my Skippy. Let's remove that and that. I know that's a talented Shios there. But will this give me a 4-piece? And where's the boots here? So I'm trying to create a leadership set here, chat. So at the moment, I've got 4 pieces, right? And I think... Ooh. Do I want to go with a 6-piece set though? 6-piece is gonna give me 5% more troop health. If I do that, that would mean I need to get rid of this KVK helmet and the Hope Cloak here. So let's have a look at my next infantry march. I can't get rid of anything here because I need the 6-piece. Actually, we got 4 pieces here. Difficult to get rid of any of my talented pieces here. Difficult. What about on my BQ? So I could get rid of this. And we're 50 on that one, 0 on this one on the Skippy. So we need to get rid of one of these. We can dismantle that there, but the question becomes, do I have the helmet for the leadership stuff here and the chest? Let's have a look where we stand. Let's put these back for now. Let's put these back over onto our Herman, and let's go and re-equip these to our Skippy. Right, I need to see what I've got in terms of equipment here. The helmet, I do not have Glorious Goddess. I don't have this, right? I've got 28 helmet pattern here fragments, but I would need another 2. What about the legs? Was it the legs or the chest? I need a chest, wasn't it? Where's the leadership one? I've got 13, so I need to wait for an event to come around where I can actually get those pieces. So for now, have we got any event coming up? Nothing. Nothing in terms of events, so we just have to chill out with those pieces for now. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of just biting the bullet and dismantling. So that would mean, no, I won't dismantle this. I'll just keep it just in case, right? I'd keep that. I'll keep the Hope Cloak here as well. and I'll just make the pieces that I need. So I'll make the helmet and also the chest here, and I think that's it. That will give us our 6-piece leadership set that we need, and I can actually use those on a siege march as well. So that's what I'm thinking right now. May change my mind because I'm very good at changing my mind in the last minute anyway. So let's get another fort going here, chat. They're in the level 10s. Nope. Get this one. And let's join this with our small account. Boom. GG. Ooh, we got the treasure of the purple crystal, of the orange crystal. So we popped the chest there, another chest. So this is like the second chest we're popping right now. You can see we popped one earlier, and now this is now the second chest. I was hoping that these 8-hour speed ups would be like, you know, 60-minute speed ups and give us like 28 of those, or 20. But we'll take it. So if we look at our speed up situation right now, resources first. I'm not worried about resources. Obviously we can get resources whenever the time comes, but speed ups is the big problem. So in total, if we're counting our healing speed up and our universals, so let's see, that's 383 days of speed ups, which is not enough. So we're now going to rely on these research and building. So whenever that event comes around, one man's trash is another man's treasure. We're gonna have to trade those in and see what if we can get. I think we only can get training speeds from there, right? So we definitely need a lot of universals if we're gonna take the next KVK pop. 300 days of speed ups isn't going to cut the mustard at all. Oh man, why couldn't I get like no bones at all? But surely they're gonna give me bones, isn't it? I'll take that. I'll take that. 5 ebony and 3 iron ore and a 3 leather as well. I'll take it. Yuck with the bones though. I think we can join one more rally here. So let me fire one up on my farm account, on my small account, should I say? Is there any 7s around? Nope. Zoom out here and see if we can find a 7. Oh wow, there's a 7 just literally outside of the bubble. So this one is sitting just outside of the 26k limit. Oh my god, these guys. Lilith, come on, increase this thing so it goes to about 50 to 60k's, right? There's this 26k limit that you're giving us right now is kind of BS. I don't want you to come back. I need you to go find some more gems for me. Is there any level 2s? So chat, when I finish this AP, I'm gonna head over to Mafu's stream and check out his KVK progress and KVK 1. I'm also gonna stop by Billet's stream as well. So my stream was only today to go through and complete all my dailies here, which I'm near enough done. So we'll be joining those boys' stream in a second or so. If I can find a gosh darn level 2 gem nodes. Where's all these gem tiles, people? Oh, somebody's going to that. If I was like, you know, not a team player right here, I'll just go and take this level 3, level 2 gem tile. But I'm not that guy. Other people would just yank it off me as well. I don't play those kind of games with people. I'd rather find one that nobody's walking to. I can't find any right now, so let's do the fort here. I'm sure I fired it up yet. There it is. You can go. Let's do this. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's pop some buffs. Some 24 hours. Okay, we got it. We got there in the end. So the question is, can I find a level 2 gem node here? Where am I? Miles away from my city. Let's have a look up top. I am intentionally skipping over those level 1s because I just need the gatherers to be out a little bit longer here, so that gives me a little bit more time to do other things. So I'm deliberately skipping over these ones here. I need to find a level 2. So if I can't find a level 2 now, then I might just go to that level 1 as a last resort kind of thing. But let me just have a little look around the map here. Oh man, sucks to be me right now. Absolutely sucks to be me. I can't find what I need, chat. And I don't want to go for this, but I might have to. Let's take it for now. Alright, we got it. We got there. Alright, my AP is all done here, chat. When these guys are finished here on these 2 forts, then I'll run those gatherers out, and then that will be me. But because we accomplished what we need to accomplish today, I'm gonna head over to one of them guys' stream. There's a couple of people here watching. Do you want me to raid someone? Actually, Billet raided me the other day, chat. So I'm gonna redirect my stream over to Billet, even though we only got like a few people watching. Stick with me, chat. Let's raid Billet. So I'm just going to redirect. I need to edit my stream here, chat. Just bear with me. Let's manage live. Where is it? This one. So chat, we're going to raid Billet's stream because he did the same. He raided me a few nights ago, and I think it'd be a cool idea just to return the favor here. So Billet is streaming past 4. King Smock is also online. Mafu is online as well. So let's just raid Billet. So chat, yeah, I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me, man. When you head over to Billet's stream, just let him know that Ground send you his way. It's only a few people watching, but at the same time, he's streaming content that you guys might be interested in as well. So reach out and say hello to Billet for me. I'm gonna bounce off, and I'm going to join you guys over there as well. So I'll see you in a bit. Thank you ever so much for all the people who subscribed, everyone who's been tuning in, watching in the background. I appreciate you. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the next live stream. Have a good one, and say hello to Billet for me.